Yes.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry was Disney, and the Roadrunner was Warner Brothers, a different
Mm-hmm.
company. But
Yes, yes, yes.
so Warner Brothers had the Roadrunner, and Bugs Bunny was
Yes. Mm-hmm.
was a Warner Brothers character. And yeah, these are classics. These will always be good. But the story of heroes is important for boys and girls. And the idea with Spider-Man that with great power comes great responsibility
Mm.
is is a universal concept. The same way that in ancient Greece they had their heroes, in ancient Rome they had their heroes, and so um, today we need positive examples in a world where sometimes it's difficult to find these things. Yeah, if we look around ourselves in society, there are a lot of good and great things happening, but sometimes it's difficult to find them.
Mm.
And and so there's there are parts of the stories uh, that are very important, I think, and eternal. And it's also interesting how the stories have not died. Like the Marvel comics and the DC comic stories are still popular today with the characters.
Mm.
And 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 from a business perspective, let's look at it from a business perspective. It's amazing that you can almost reinvent the whole idea constantly and refresh it and make it new. And the time, effort, and energy that's put into it is quite amazing. And I'm really impressed with one company. The company is Lego.
Mm. Yes.
I mean,
Mm.
talk about taking your business to the next level. Lego was the toy of the century in the 20th century. It was the ultimate children's toy. You could build anything with it. It was classic, and it has not changed, and it's still classic today. And Lego are the only company to have this this the building the toy and the film franchise across multiple companies. What this means is that there are these two rival companies in comic books. There's Marvel that have
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man and Iron Man and
Hulk.
Hulk
Mm-hmm.
and what else? I don't know. Lots of other characters,
Mm-hmm.
and I always forget. And then there's DC Comics, and DC have Batman and Wonder Woman and Superman, and so there are these two groups. Now Lego have a franchise for both groups.
Mm-hmm.
So Lego can make films about Batman and Superman, and they can make films about Spider-Man. And so they've got the whole market there,
Mm-hmm.
the whole complete market, which is which is quite amazing. And they also do a lot of other great stuff as well. And then they have the computer game market, and the Lego the Lego video games and computer games are considered the best. They are considered the best. In fact, my kids are playing Marvel superheroes, and
Mm-hmm.
I let them play it be- for a number of reasons. But one of them is that the problem-solving activities
Mm-hmm.
are very interesting because there are lots of different puzzles and problems that they have to solve, and they have to decide which characters have the skills to solve the problems and how to solve the problems there. And I think it's some of it is very, very good for the mind, and it's much better than television because you're active and not passive. Um, Is it better to do other things? Yeah, maybe it's better to go and walk in the woods or go and play football in the park or go to an art class or a dance class or something like that. Maybe those things are better. But it's also good to have the problem solving activities as well. And I think that that element of games can be very interesting for young people and very helpful. I don't like the kill, 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 kill games. I don't think that teaches us a lot of ethics and morals. But there are some games that do allow us to build ideas. Minecraft, for example. Minecraft is Lego for the 21st century. That's what it is. It's the new digital Lego. So
I don't like it,
yeah,
but
yeah,
it's my personal.
I can understand that. Like comes from understanding. That which we understand, we have the ability to like. That which we don't understand, we tend to dislike because we don't understand it. And the understanding with Minecraft is understanding that Minecraft is Lego. We have to learn as adults to see the world through the eyes of our children, which is very difficult. And something that we think has no value might be everything to them. The same way that children connect strongly to everything. They connect strongly to people. They connect strongly to teddy bears. They connect strongly to friends, to games, to places. There's a very powerful connection there because children give 100% to a lot of things that they do, whereas adults very often don't. So if for example, if I play the computer game, maybe I put, I don't know, 20% of my energy into it, yeah. And maybe if they play it, they put 100% of their energy into it, and they can get more out of it than we can because they put more in than we do. So there's that to think about. There's also the difference between intelligent and non-intelligent games. But I'm always looking for what I can learn. And so when I look at a computer game or a video game or something like that, I'm looking at not just the game, I'm looking at the thought, the graphics, the planning, the organization, the ideas. Somebody had to make it. Somebody had to sit down with a piece of paper and plan the flow of how they would build the game and how it would make sense and have continuity with the characters and their abilities, and all of these elements are quite complex. I mean, the game that my kids are playing, okay, so it's Marvel, so it's Lego, so it's superheroes, so it's Spider-Man and Iron Man and Hulk and the other characters. I don't know who they are anyway. But it's 250 levels of puzzles to solve. That's massive. If they do one level a day, it will still take them about a year to complete it. Who can focus on something for a year? That's difficult. That's difficult to keep. And who can make something that's interesting for somebody for a whole year? Right. I mean, the world is full of creative people, like artists who paint pictures. How interesting is a picture? For how long? 10 seconds? 15 seconds? And then you look at the next picture. How interesting is an article? How interesting is a newspaper? How interesting is a book? Do you look at the book after a month? Do you care? Do you look at it twice? You know, there's so many things we don't return to. It's a big industry. In fact, when I was in Finland, one of the people that I met in Finland, their nephew made his money from computer games, from playing games. And he bought a house and a car
Oh.
from computer games.
Mm.
So he had more money at the age of 18 and 19 than his parents
His
had
parents. Mm.
from just playing. Now, this
Okay.
industry, the industry, especially in games, is massive. Now, if you're in a business that works with some element of technology, which I think you are, then people in that industry need to be aware that the fastest growing technological commerce industry is e-games.
Mm.
What this means is that what you see as the World Championships of Sport and the Olympics of Sport, there will be in 5 or 10 years, there is already almost now, there will be in 5 years, more people visiting the Olympics than the actual physical sports Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Because already through online applications like Twitch,
Mm.
it's already huge. It's absolutely massive, and it's growing faster and faster and faster and faster.
Mm-hmm.
And there is now more money in e-games than there is in physical sports.
Mm.